Welcome back to Oscar Design. Today we're changing out a starter on a model number 44P777 Briggs Stratton twin cylinder engine. Okay, to start with, we're just going to take off this upper shroud so that way we can see how the starter is all mounted and everything. It just looks like a couple of bolts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, 6, and hopefully that whole shroud will just come right off. Okay, so now the shroud is off. You do have to take this little cover that's on the top off, as well as there's 2 small screws in the air box. So I had to take the air filter out in the air box, and then it all slides off. Side note, you don't actually have to take all the bolts all the way out around the outside. You just loosen them out far enough that it can slide up and out. Anyways, so now that we can see everything in here, I'm just going to take a quick look at the starter. Make sure everything looks the same now that I can see the top. And it does. So that's good. It does look like this is going to be a little bit of a trick to get out. So I'm going to see if I can actually get a wrench in here. And then see if this actually slides right out. I may not have actually had to take the shroud off. Now that I'm looking at this a little bit further, if that's the case, this video will look a little bit different. But yeah, it looks like this actually slides kind of up and in under there. So, okay, so this is not the easiest job ever, but I'm gonna try and show you. Way back in there, you see that Torx head? Okay, that is how you get that bolt out. So you make up something like this, okay, that has the right size on the end, and then you grab it with an adjustable or something. You stick it in there underneath, and it just slides by the starter gear. As you can see, this one has some damage to it, and yeah, and then you just rotate it, okay, and break it loose. Yeah, hopefully then the starter will just fall right out, and then I'll be able to replace it. But yeah, so this isn't the easiest job. You definitely need some type of tool like this in order to do it. So now that I got the bolt crack loose, I'm just using this stubby ratchet, and the starter should just fall out. Like that. There you can see that bolt that's coming out. Come on, don't fall off. There we are. So yeah, you see what they are there. Bolt like that. It's got a just a washer on the back and some Loctite, because obviously you can't tighten them very much when you're using that giant kind of extension system. So It works. You may not need to take the whole shroud off to do it, but I'm telling you, it definitely helps you see what you're doing. Because with all that covered, I don't think I'd be able to get that off, but that's all right. Now that is off, we just have to undo the power wire and clean it up, replace it, and then bolt the other one back in. Yeah, so as you can see, all the teeth are pretty worn, and on this side, they're all broken off at the top. That said, that wasn't the problem with the starter. The problem with the starter was actually that it was turning over super slow. And it wasn't because of the battery's brand new. And yeah, we put power directly to the starter and it still turned over really slow. So this was the only thing left it could be. So hopefully when we change this out, it's will work way better. So I just took the power off of the solenoid because this was being a bit of a pain to take off. So I'll do that out of the tractor right now and then put the new one back in.